What's up, Rollies?
It's the BENNSFAM,
and we are back with another video.
And Cece will not take a nap. She don't want to go to sleep at night. She don't want to take her normal naps, and so Cece's gonna help me do her mama hair.
Taking that down.
Oh, I don't know.
Today we got a story time. This is a story time that I have not shared with y'all, probably with anybody really, because it was a really hard time for me. And since we're doing my hair today, I thought that, you know, this would be a good day to tell the story. Keep it 100 with y'all. I've had a lot of people asking me about my dreads and when I started them and why. How long ago did I start them, baby?
Probably about a year and a half.
I'm gonna put some pictures in here as I talk. I'm gonna put a little bit of pictures of what I'm talking about so that y'all can see. I used to have really thick curly hair.
I'm hoping Cece has that hair. Like
real thick, like afro big, and it was really long, and I had really nice hair, but as usual, you want what you don't have. I wanted my hair to be like more tamed and looser curls because it was so curly, but it was like coarse. I think that's like that Mexican stuff.
Had a little frizz to it.
Yeah, so I use this product called Whit. Y'all let me know if you heard about Whit. If you're using Whit or have used Whit, stop that shit. Don't use that no more because it is a terrible product for your hair. At first I felt like it was working. My hair wasn't as big.
Curls were much more manageable.
Yeah, my curls were more manageable, and I just felt like it was working.
The reason why someone gave it to you was because their daughter was tripping out about the lawsuit, remember?
Oh yeah, so she was like, I was like, yeah, I use Whit, it works really good. And so a friend of the family was like, well, we got like 5 bottles, you can have it. And I'm like, why don't you want it? She's like, my daughter thinks that it's making her hair thin. And I'm like, I don't know. So I kept using it. Dumb move right there. Probably like a year or two after, I started to notice that my hair was starting to thin out. I would get in the shower or I would get my hair done and I would have a pile of hair fall out in the shower while my hair was getting done. And so I started to trip off of that because my hair was getting thin. Again, my hair was so thick. I started to do research. Sure enough, a bunch of lawsuits, like a whole class action lawsuit. People were losing their hair.
Going bald.
People without ethnic hair, they had like skin baby smooth bald spots. But I feel like because my hair was thicker, I just lost so much hair that basically if we were in comparison, I was silky smooth bald spot too. My hair, I'm telling you, like my hair went from this to like this. And it was breaking off, it was falling out. My hairstylist that did my hair for years and years, when I went to go get it braided, she was like, what's up with your hair? Your hair is thin. And that's when I knew I wasn't tripping. I already knew I wasn't tripping because my hair was falling out. So I went to the new hairstylist that I have here because my old one moved. She was saying that basically I needed a protective style. She's like, you can't brush it so often. You can't pull it back in a ponytail because you can't pull on it. You don't need to be washing it every day. You can't put heat on it. And so I'm sitting here like, okay, so should I just shave my head? Because what can I do to my hair? So what were my options?
Your options were to cut it or dread it.
Yeah, my options were to cut it because then I wouldn't have to mess with it. But I wasn't trying to look like my dad's twin. I was not trying to look like my dad's twin. So I'm like, okay, whatever, let's dread it. We started the dreading process and it was a mess. I had to cut my hair because it was so dead. And it was just breaking up from the ends. It just was breaking up. So I had to cut my hair. And I had to dread it. I had to put these raggedy ass dreads in it that looked like I had the thinnest little single braids of life. They didn't look good at all. I still don't feel like they look good, but they're looking better. And
it's a process. Dreads are a real process.
Yeah.
You have to allow your hair to like shape, and it takes years. Even Messiah's dreads didn't look like really good
like
for 2 years.
Yeah, Si's got flawless dreads now. Had I had dreads with my old hair, they would be totally different dreads.
Yeah, they would.
At first, I was getting real worried because did they lock?
No, you had a hard time locking them. She had to crochet lock them. They wouldn't lock, remember, because your curl pattern was ruined.
It was like my hair died. Like
yeah,
it was limp.
A bunch of dead hair.
Yeah, it was like I had dead hair on my head. I was so depressed I was literally depressed. Was I crying?
I don't know, because me and you weren't having a good, we were kind of going through it, and I wasn't really there for you, so I'm not really sure what.
Yeah, like my hair would fall out, and this is when back when baby was evil, and she didn't have no feelings. And I would be like, look at my hair's falling out. I felt so ugly. I just felt bad. I never really was like all about my hair, but when my hair messed up, it was like my hair was my life when it died. And baby would be like, oh, it's fine, who cares? It's gonna grow back in 5 years. You don't really say that to somebody who's losing their hair.
No,
You don't. Baby was really mean to me during that time. I think I did cry to myself because I was really depressed over this whole situation. You should have seen my ponytail. It was like dead. It was like you put a limp dead animal in a rubber band and glued it to the back of my head. That shit was just sitting there like this. You're right, the curl pattern died. There was nothing to my hair. I took my hair for granted. A good lesson that I learned is you gotta love yourself, your hair, everything how you are. You can't be putting products to make your hair more straight, less curly. You better accept what you got. Shit.
When you ain't got it no more.
Yeah, when you ain't got it no more, you'll be like, damn, what I had was good. You just gotta accept what you got. And it wasn't like that I didn't like my hair. I just didn't realize what I had. Like, it was a lot. I just wanted it to chill out a little bit. But I'm sorry, dear hair. If you can hear me right now, please come back to me. I apologize for what I did to you. I just want to make up with my hair. That's it. I do. I just want to make up with my hair. And then I find out there's this class action lawsuit. So baby's like, yeah, you might as well do it. We knew it was the one that messed up my hair. So I get this attorney and I file all the paperwork and everything.
The pictures.
And come to find out, I didn't have the right pictures that I needed.
Because her hair was always braided. So when her hair was thick and full, I mean, she would wear a ponytail or wear it braided, but I don't think I ever seen you with your hair like out like that. And so there wasn't really like any proof that her hair had thinned.
There wasn't. And then it's like too, if you're losing your hair and all that, like I don't got time to be taking pictures. What the hell am I taking pictures of my hair?
Well, and your hair was already dreaded.
Yeah, it was already dreaded before the, yeah, it was, and so
you just didn't have what was needed.
I didn't, and people are getting cashed out right now for their hair loss. So that really makes me mad. And they sent me a letter yesterday talking about we can't represent you. You don't have like the right information. And then the way they got off, barely a few years ago, I put highlights in my hair. Never had dyed my hair my whole entire life. Had I ever dyed my hair. And so they were saying that because I put hair color in my hair, they couldn't be for sure that it wasn't the hair color that did this to my hair.
Which, I mean, to this day, there really is no way to be 100% sure.
Whose wife are you?
Oh. I'm your wife.
Okay, I'm just trying to wonder whose wife you are, because you know hair color's not gonna make it look like a dead animal that's limp like that. It might have broke it off. But what was going on there, man, I remember I put in a ponytail and it was flat.
My daughter is leaning.
Remember when it was flat like that? Like a pancake?
Yes.
And baby would just laugh like she thought the shit was funny or something.
I didn't think it was funny. I just didn't realize that it was so hard on her. Like, I didn't realize that she was taking it like so hard.
It was very depressing. So that's why I think that a prank I'm gonna pull on baby is I'm gonna cut her hair.
And that'll be the end of the Rolling with the Bandits channel.
No, it ain't. I feel like I owe her that.
Why? Because I ruined your hair?
Because
no.
you didn't support me.
I didn't ruin your hair though. You don't get to ruin my hair.
It's not gonna be ruined. It's gonna grow back in 5 years.
Okay, and then when I prank you back and you're missing 7 dreads from your hairline.
Nah, I feel like.
And you missing 7 dreads from your hairline.
I feel like you deserve it though.
You deserve some things too.
I'm just saying. See how cruel she is.
She's talking about cutting my hair.
She barely apologized like 5 years later. Barely. I guess better late than never, huh? Better take what you can get.
No, I honestly, like, I didn't realize that she was taking it so hard. Like she said, she was never all about her hair. So I didn't realize that, like, it was making her depressed. That her hair was causing her depression. there was a lot of other shit going on in her life. I thought that was just like
so on
the
top of it, on top of all the other stuff. I didn't realize
that it was her hair that was like really messing with her like that. I didn't. You never cared that much about your hair.
Yeah, but I was telling you that was not the topper. I didn't need that at that time, and then it made me feel
that makes sense.
Just not confident, not good. I think that was right around when we started YouTube too, so we would fight because I wouldn't want to get on camera with my hair looking like that.
We were on hormones too.
Yeah, it was a rough time for me. It really was. But again, I took that as a lesson learned. You better accept what you got and roll with that. Better appreciate them, huh?
Well, I think hair journeys just period are interesting. I've always wanted that really kinky, not really kinky, but you know, them little mixed girl curls. And I've just never had them. And so I have chemically curled my hair probably 3-4 times in my life. Cece is leaning. I have chemically curled my hair probably like 3-4 times in my life. And one thing that I will tell you is that my curl pattern has never been the same. So right now, my hair is all of these different textures. It's weird. Like my kitchen, y'all can't see it because my hair, I just washed it. But my kitchen has actual curls. The top is straight and then it goes into a couple of waves. There's some strands that are just completely straight and just go straight down.
Baby,
what?
You don't got no curls.
My kitchen be curly.
No, it don't. We have this talk all the time. You got some super waves in the back.
Okay, my kitchen is super wavy or whatever, but
or whatever it is.
Anyway, it's my kitchen super wavy, but
when I cut it, it's gonna curl up in 5 years.
I've actually thought about that. If I were to cut all my hair off, I would get the curls because my hair was curly when I was a young kid, and I had a little bit of curl to it as I got older. It was never like kinky curly, but I had a little bit of curl to it. And then chemically perming it, like chemically curling it, it's just changed and it's never been the same. It's funny because I never thought of it that like everybody has a natural hair journey. I always thought like natural hair journeys were for girls with kinky hair or for girls who had always like sisters mostly who'd always like chemically straighten their hair or, you know, like just tried to make their hair look European. I never thought of it until recently as like, I have my own natural hair journey where I get to wear my hair naturally, and that could look frizzy, that could be some off-ass wave pattern, but like it's my hair, and so I gotta like my hair for what it is.
And I feel like everybody wants the hair they don't have.
Exactly.
Somebody else's hair, the color, whatever. But this hair journey thing is real, and I think it's pretty tight how people are embracing it nowadays, and it's important. It's a really strong message. I feel like
it is a strong message.
Y'all, I swear I should do the haircut prank.
It's not a prank if you actually cut my hair. I'll put bleach in your shampoo.
Y'all see, Whitney's evil.
Now, I'm not evil. She's talking about cutting my hair. If y'all care about her, y'all better tell her in the comments. Don't do it to herself, because she gonna be doing it to herself. Is what she gonna be doing it to. Okay.
Snip, snip. But look, we've made progress in our relationship. So it used to be like this, but worse. So these are like haha jokey jokes. This is her real self. Like these are her real thoughts, for real. If y'all saw our prank, go check it out. Henny House prank. The way she was getting at me, that's really her. Y'all think she's like this sweet, innocent girl?
I am sweet.
Whitney's crazy. My baby falling over. You okay, boy?
Cece chilling. We doing mama's hair. We doing mama's hair?
What's her?
She got born doing mama's hair.
There you go, baby. Okay, y'all. If you have any suggestions on good products for dreads, I've heard a lot of people that watched our last story time when we did my hair said that the products I was using were not good, but y'all didn't tell me what products to replace them with. So I'm open to that. I need good shampoo. Should I use conditioner? I need to start greasing my scalp. What's good oil? Not grease, oil, whatever. Y'all give me suggestions, but give me brands so I can, you know, do this the right way.
If you happen to have any frizz suggestions,
yeah, let us know what it frizz. Let us know what it frizz. We love y'all, and I holla.